I need to do weekly tarot. What is the dealio for this fucking week? Because already, for me anyway, it started off chaotic. So, I've not too long, just come back from work. I am tired because I've been up all night. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. And I've just stepped in cat vomit. What the fuck? Okay, crisis has been averted. It wasn't much of a crisis really. I'm just being dramatic. Oh my gosh. Killies are good. One is outside. The other's upstairs chilling. The culprit, I don't know, even though they're not really culprits. They're good babies. But I think it was to do with a very large fur ball. So, anyway, I did do a reading. It was the Goddess and Angels and Ancestors one. But it's been uploading for like the last 48 hours. I have no idea why. And it's not even, I mean, it's long, but it's not one of the longest videos I've ever done. So, in all honesty, it should have loaded by now. But it's all good. It's all good. Maybe it was just something personal to me. Who knows? I'm just making shit up at this point. Right. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of what I'm doing right now. So I've already got one of those wax melts in here. And it has, I think it's aquamarine and amethyst in it. And I'm going to add one of these, which has, it smells so good. It has, I think it's frankincense in there. I really can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it is, right? Because the last, let's say, week and a half has been quite chaotic. So this wax melt is meant to encourage protection. So, you know, in life there's always ups and downs, right? You can't expect life to run smoothly all the time. But if there's a little something that can help encourage some sort of smoothness during these kind of transits, why the fuck not, basically? Why the fuck not? My goodness, I still have my assignment today and it's due on Friday. I feel like it will take me 3 days. You know, 2 days to complete, a day to like, and like that's included editing, and then what else? Oh, to sleep on it, read through it, check it, make sure it's hit all the marking criteria, checkpoints, blah blah blah, and then submit it. I'm wanting to submit it on the 11th. It's due in on the 12th. This is how I roll. It's how I roll. Anyway, right. Let me show you what I'm doing. So, let me bring my phone down here. You know, considering I buy a whole lot of shit, right? Because that's my new fixation at the moment. The one thing that I actually would benefit from, which is some sort of phone holder for awkward angles, is the one thing I have not brought. Yeah, I have brought a lava lamp, a Tiffany lamp, or a Tiffany style lamp, I should say. It's very beautiful. It's like a style of a flower. Some loop earbuds. What else? a karaoke machine, and a pop-up sauna. And I feel like I've got more things. I know I have. I just can't remember. So considering I can get a load of random shit, you'd think I'd get something for my phone. So I don't keep dropping it. I actually recorded a video where I was doing a spell. I haven't posted it because I was using this. This is another thing that I've just bought, but I needed it anyway because I was using something else. But I ended up dropping my phone onto the candle burner, and then the wax went all over my chest of drawers, carpet, and leg. But it didn't burn me, and I actually quite like the feel, you know, like of hot wax, and when it cools down on skin. Oh, I love it. You know, just like dipping your fingers and stuff in it. Anyway, yeah. It's been very chaotic. So, yeah, note to self, one must get a fucking thing for my phone. Okay, you're gonna stand up straight. I don't even know if it's gonna do it. Oh shit, I'm dropping things. Oh god. Right. There we go. Okay. Right. This is what I'm going to do. I've got these crystals. I charged them under the full moon, and I'd done it on the day that I saw Jupiter, and what was the other one? I can't even remember anymore. I'm so tired. I didn't go to bed until 1 because a family member needed help. Yeah. Long story short, I had to just help my little cousin because her and her mum aren't well, and I needed to make sure that everything was okay while getting my aunt transported to hospital. And yeah, my brother stepped in, massive help. Everyone's all good. My mum couldn't be there because she's looking after my nanny, who is like in her 90s. So I had work for 6 in the morning. I was up until 1 last night, and my brother has only just left, so he's been up all night with like making sure my aunt was okay. So yeah. My brain's not working, but anyway, I want to do a reading. Right, and I've still got this cold. Oh my god, I've had it for weeks now. I don't know if it's just like the cold air from the winter, but my gosh, like my nose is constantly runny. So I apologise. I actually need to run and go get some tissues. I'll be back. Okay, I am back. So, excuse all the Christmas mess on the table, but this is the candle setup. Can I show you in a better way? I do it like this, right? So I've got the crystals placed around it, and I don't know the name of the crystals. I was recommended to buy them a good few years ago when I got my tarot read from a really respectable tarot reader who I've known for many years. So I am going to pull out 7 cards. I feel like these two wanted to come out anyway. I'm not going to include it in the reading. They just kind of slipped and I felt a pull. So I've got the 4 of Pentacles and it's like the 7 of Cups in reverse. So maybe not making the right choices around finances. I actually believe that's for me. I'm not gonna lie, after buying a freaking lava lamp and a Tiffany style lamp that cost well over £100. Yeah, and a pop-up sauna. Yeah, that's definitely for me. But you know what? Life is for the living. But yeah, I need to be smarter with money. And if anyone else out there can resonate with that, then we need to be smarter with money. Yeah, we need to be smarter with money. Don't let capitalism win, right? This also, right? There's a few messages that want to come through. Let me just take my scarf off. Right, so end of a painful cycle. That's very good. That's like very reassuring. So you're riding it out. You're still there. I feel like you feel that this is like a continuous cycle that never ends. But the thing is, you can't really measure time-wise how long it would take to get over something, you know? I do believe that maybe, of course I can be wrong, but cycles or certain times, I was going to say can't really be measured, but basically everything happens in a cycle, right? There's always a beginning, and where there's a beginning, there'll always be like an end. And of course, some things can last on a continuum, but that doesn't happen in our human state, right? So, even though it feels like this end is, this cycle isn't really going anywhere. I feel like it is, right? It does just take time though, and this time cannot be measured. You just gotta roll with it. Just take it each day as it comes, and slowly but surely things will start looking brighter again, right? But there will always be some sort of end. You'll never be in this loop of negativity, right? This darkness, being stuck in this emotional overload, right? Of all the past and present pains that are going on. I think most of it is past tense, but you're living it in your present. But hey, who hasn't been there, right? Especially when you feel like there's no end in sight. Sometimes we can tell ourselves as well, with hope, that the end is near, but again, there's no pressure in it. There's no rush. You're not in a rat race to speed up this healing process. Yes, it's been a long cycle. However, it is something that you've needed to do. And so, yeah, you'll come out better for it, but give yourself some grace, okay? I know this as well from my own personal experience. I have been there. I won't talk too much on myself, but for example, like, it's taken me, let's say, I've had ups and downs with these cycles, but this present cycle has been ongoing for over a year now. And I have started to come out from the other side. However, life happens sometimes, which can make you feel a bit rocky, but it doesn't mean that you're still in that cycle. It can be like a different type, like it could be like coming out of one and into another, but the message behind it is different, or you've become different after this present one, you know, and you're starting a new one. I hope that makes sense. I really do. I apologize if it doesn't, but you know, everything is a blessing though at the end of the day, because you're learning from it. So give yourself some grace, okay? But that's what I got from this. It was just like a little message that wanted to come out, right? Isn't that lovely? Okay. Lovely. I'm not even gonna just do like oh, okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Sorry. I have to laugh. I was just gonna do 7 cards for one day of the week, and it's like, nah. We're gonna do the full freaking shebang, baby. Right. I need to make room. I need to set up an altar. That's what I need to do. I need to sort my space out, my room out, and set up a nice altar. I could even do it in the loft, but there's so much shit up there. That is going to be my task for the next couple of months, because there's a lot of things like that would be basically in storage, and I need to set up some sort of altar so I can do this. And yeah, oh goodness me. Right, there's worries as well, right? There's worry. The bottom of the deck. I was literally just thinking that there's some sort of worry about a relationship, or some sort of relationship is forming, and I feel like it's based on what's it called? Fear. Yeah. So there's some sort of fear of commitment, and then I've got the 3 of Swords. But it's in reverse, and I feel like there's an attraction. This always happens, right? This always happens. So I want to know, what are you scared of? I mean, don't get me wrong, love can be a very scary thing, especially when you're in a very vulnerable place, right? It's like you're putting yourself out there with the expectation of being let down or hurt. But I genuinely believe that it's because of being let down your whole life, right? And when you haven't had that kind of emotional stability and support systems in your life, it makes perfect sense. However, because I feel like I'm reading for the same people, and it doesn't just have to be romantic, but I believe that it's both. I believe that it's, for example, for some people, it could be like for family. And for others, I feel like it is a romantic attachment. Yeah, I feel like there's a real fear of giving, because I've got the Knight of Cups, of giving yourself to someone. But you don't have to, this is the thing, right? You can be with someone without offering yourself completely, right? You can be like, here, I want to share this moment with you. I want to basically give you my love, right? I feel like this is something that I want to explore, and I want to offer it to you, but I've got a real fear of commitment, because I'm vulnerable right now, and are you going to be someone that I can trust? Or are you someone that has bad intentions? And I feel like, because I remember saying this before, I don't think it's wrong to be skeptical, because, you know, you never really know someone's got hidden motives or whatever. But whenever you have a gut feeling and it's not right, always follow your gut. And trust in it, even if it doesn't make sense in the moment. So if you have a very bad feeling, don't do it, right? If you believe that this person is going to be toxic, let's say, they don't have your best intentions at heart, or maybe like you have a fear of being locked down to someone, if you're not in the right space for it, then, you know, don't go for it. But at the same time, though, like, is it something that is actually true, or is it just a fear? I think it's just a fear, right? You want to give your love. You want to be like, hey, I am feeling this. Do you feel it? Here you go. Like, can I come with an offer? Can we see? But obviously you're like, being tied down. And I completely get it as well, because there's a lot of fucking shit that's been going on. There's a lot of shit that's been going on. But that's in a romantic sense. If I was talking about it from a, more like from, like, a family or, can I say platonic? Do I want to say platonic? No, it's not from I mean, when I say platonic, I mean like friendship, right? But if it was to be with like family, then I suppose it's like you want to kind of offer, like there's like a battle basically, like internally, you don't want to be fighting, but you can't help, because if you are to offer, you know, someone your emotions and you hand it to them or whatever, you feel like they're going to use it to manipulate you, right? And then we've got the three of swords in reverse. So you don't want to be caught up between yourself and other people, right? You don't want to be the one that's in the middle, stuck in the middle between two people. And that is fair. And then I've got, like, I'm taking it just so you see, right? There's other things that's going on. I haven't even gone to the main bit. This is going to be a long reading, fucking hell. But it's fine. We already knew this. Right. If I am to, like, show you what comes next, right? Got the Seven of Swords. It's like this, being told not to speak up, you're like bound to it, yeah? Out of sight, out of mind. See no evil, speak no evil. Hear no evil. I mean, actually, the mouth isn't tied up, so no. But it's like not seeing things, being told to keep it in, don't say anything. But yeah. Because, not to say anything because you don't want to argue, but you want to have the freedom to do that even though it's hard, right? Fair enough. But anyway, I am jumping the gun because there's a lot of fucking shit going on. Anyway, so I've got that. And then, look at this, not working towards certain things, right? Money. It's the same stuff again and again. Then it's the Five of Pentacles, the worry because you're not working right now, right? So now you're worried about money and you're like, how am I going to look after not only myself, but my child? If you've got children, like, I need to be able to support us, and I'm drowning, babes. I need someone to offer me support. And, you know, there is someone that wants to offer it to you. And it can be like I said, it can be family, it can be a potential lover, right? You're not in the state where things are that bad, right? Things can seem worse than what they are. This period, like I said, because I had the 10 of swords, it's coming to an end, right? But you don't see it right now. You don't see it because there's a lot of anxiety around all the oh shit, all the things that's happening. Yeah, and you're not seeing anything come out of it money-wise. Money's a big issue, and then we've got the Lovers again. And then it just keeps kind of going. We're getting the same cards, babes, the same cards, literally up to like the Queen of Wands. I mean, it's just on repeat, yeah. It's on repeat, because then I've got the Six of Swords in reverse, right? Then it's the King of Pentacles. We've not really had that card actually, to tell a lie, not to tell a lie, I mean. So let's just say yeah, I'm just kind of looking. And then if I was to, these two are together, Five of Cups, and then the Six of Cups, mourning over your childhood. Yeah, in a constant state of mourning. You know, the energy is most definitely the same. I think this is a big one as well. But you're not homeless, you know, you'll always have a home. Or a home from home. I think it's important to remember that, okay? And even if you do have like a physical home, like sometimes if you need to be around loved ones, you can pick and choose those people, right? Because not everyone's going to be for you, but the right ones will. So I feel like there should be some sort of reassurance in that. And if people really love you, then they won't want to see you suffer. Yeah. And then the ones that aren't good for you, you know, it's okay to create a safe distance from them as long as you can, and as long as it's safe to do so. So please bear that in mind. But I understand the fear though of like wanting to love, wanting to give someone your love, but not sure if it's the right thing to do because you don't know what their intentions are, or if they are going to be manipulative, if they are going to use you, if there is something that they want from you and they want to take and stuff, or even like maybe this fear of commitment, fear of being tied down to someone in a romantic sense. And then if it's not in a romantic sense, it's like, you know, actually no, I do genuinely believe this is more romantic, but yeah, this is more romantic, this one. Yeah, this one's more romantic, and the fear around romance or potential love. But the one that I showed you before, right? And also like distance may be a factor in those fears as well. But if I was, where is it? The two cards that were together. The way I've shuffled them, I feel like it's telling the story up to a certain point, right? And like, if I was going to, oh gosh, fell on my hand. look at it from this perspective, and we've had these two cards, right? All the cards up to a certain point is the same, right? And they're in the same like reverse or upright. So if I was to look at it from this way, and it's from the family perspective, then it would be these two, and this does actually hold true as well. So I feel like there is a fear as well, of opening up your heart because of your childhood, and you're still in this energy where you're crying over certain things and mourning certain things, right? So that you can't really focus on the other stuff, the other people. Because we've got the 2 cups. I mean, I've said this before, haven't I? We've got the 2 cups here, and then the 2 cups there. That's the back is turned towards it. I mean, not towards it. Away from it. Yeah. So but I feel like the fear of commitment. Basically, what I'm trying to say, the fear of commitment, right, is coming from childhood. Okay? And it's coming from the mother. You have a big heart, and you, like, when you love, you know, you give yourself completely, right? Because you also want to be loved, right? You want someone to have your back, or to share the same, right? And it's not just the person that you're infatuated by. Let's say it will be anyone. Like, when you really like someone, you give yourself completely, because that's how you show up for people. That's how you show your love. But obviously, you know, it's hurt you. Being this way has hurt you. So it's not. It's something that you're scared to do. If you don't want to be tied down to the same one. I'm going to keep these cards out because I feel like this is a big message here. And we already know about the work situation. That's not changing anytime soon. So I'm going to put these back, right? Oh, there was one card that I had that was already out. Where was it? Oh, it was the devil. Let me put it back. But yeah, I get ya. I do. I really do. I understand. But I think it's something that only time can heal. And as I've said before, like, there's not a specific time frame when it comes to these things, right? There really isn't. So give yourself some grace. Now, I'm actually going to stop this video here because I feel like that was love, relationship, family tie reading. Now I'm going to get into the whole reading itself, but I'm keeping these here because I feel like this is a big factor. And I'm going to make it into a separate one so it's not too long. Okay.